Welcome back. The program is still Good Morning Abuja, and this is the Nigerian Television Authority. And of course, the program Good Morning Abuja is designed to set the tone, to set the tone of your day and to bring you all the juicy tidbits that is intended to make your day a beautiful and successful as well as a productive one. And talking about productivity, our second guest in the studio this morning is one that will interest you because we are delving deep into the world of publishing. And who is our guide today? Our guide is somebody who is a publisher herself, who runs a publishing outfit, and who is a beacon of hope for women, as she is known for bringing women together with the sole intention of making them productive. I'm talking about Murshima Comfort Shingi. You're welcome on the program.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
Yes. Murshima is the MD CEO, Fortham Publishers Limited. So you're a publisher. You are in the world of publishing.
Absolutely.
Yes. Let's look at publishing now. What exactly is publishing?
Thank you very much for that beautiful question. Publishing is quite broad.
Okay.
So if you ask one, what is publishing? Publishing is bringing information, books, and other things. It could be music to the world. But let me narrow it down to the books, which is my own segment.
Okay.
So if you look at it, a publisher is a person who is saddled with the responsibility of ensuring that what an author does is submit his or her manuscript in its raw form. So the publisher takes up the responsibility of getting this book edited through all the processes to the finished product, even to distribution to the public. So a publisher simply makes the book available for the public to consume.
Okay.
Yes.
Now, when we talk about publishers and publishing organization, you need to stand out to be able to attract authors.
Sure.
You need to stand out for an author to feel safe enough to put his written work, his creative thinking, and all that effort he has put into writing in your hands for publishing. Now, what are these qualities that a publisher must have to be able to at least gain the trust of the authors?
Thank you very much. Just like you said, it takes a lot of effort to write. And when you write, you're looking at a publisher who will help you achieve your goals. I'm an author myself as well as a publisher.
Okay.
I've written over 13 books.
Wonderful.
So yes, of course, I know the effort an author puts in to get the book, and then of course when you give it to a publisher, you're looking for. So if you're talking about the quality, you are looking at a publisher who will give you the best quality. The best quality. You see, gone were the days where people say, do not judge a book by its cover. But as a publisher myself, I believe in the physical appearance of the book, that is, the finishing of the book to be at its best quality, as well as the content. If you look at a book, it should be attractive enough. So an author is looking at a publisher who will give the best attention to the manuscript, to the book, in content, in quality, and as well to the distribution. Very, very critical. You find out that a lot of authors out there have books. They publish books, and at the end, they are not able to get to the target audience. And that is a desire of every author. So an author is looking at a publisher who will help him or her get his or her books to the right audience. So it is very important to get a publisher who will help you do this.
Okay. Well, we've looked at publishing, traditional publishing. We've looked at self-publishing, and we've discussed a bit of partnership publishing.
No, not really.
Yeah, so let's look at partnership publishing now. What is partnership publishing, and how is this different from traditional and self-publishing?
A kind of partnership publishing kind of picks from both.
Okay.
Where you have traditional publishing, self-publishing, partnership, just like the word entails, it's a partnership between the author and the publisher. Okay. In partnership publications, the author takes responsibility from the writing, the cost, whatever it may cost you to put up a manuscript, up to the point that you bring it to the publisher. You do that from your own resources, and when you give to the publisher takes up the responsibility of the editing, the graphics, the layout, everything, as well as the printing and the finishing of the book. So it's a partnership. This will automatically let you know that at the point of sales, there is also an agreement on the profits.
All right, I know you're following up on the conversation, and we've been talking about publishing, and of course, my guest Comfort has educated us so much on the different types of publishing that we have in place. Talking about traditional, the self, and the partnership publishing. We'll go on a short break. When we come back, Comfort is going to discuss the prospect of publishing in Nigeria. What future does publishing in Nigeria have? But let's have this short break. Welcome back. It's still Good Morning Abuja, and we've been having a wonderful conversation with Mushima Comfort Shenge. She is a publisher, the MD CEO of Fortran Publishing, and we've been talking about publishing. Now we want to examine publishing in Nigeria. We want to look at the future of publishing in Nigeria. With a lot happening, especially self-publishing, it looks like the world of publishing is changing, is evolving rapidly. So let's look at what the impact of this is for our Nigerian authors and, of course, the publishing business. You're a publisher. You're also an author. So you're coming from two angles that have to come together to give us beautiful works. So what is it like? How do you envisage this future?
Thank you very much. Just like you said, I'm the least person to be biased here because I'm an author, I'm a publisher, and by the grace of God, I'm a ranking member of the Nigerian Publishers Association, a noble association in Nigeria that is looking at the well-being. Part of the things the association does is just what you asked, looking at the well-being of both the authors and then the publishers. How can the two bodies work together? What are the prospects? So to answer you, there are a lot of prospects. There are a lot of prospects, and they are already showing. If you look at the kinds of books that we're publishing or we're seeing today in schools, they are very good. They are very good. A lot of meaningful books, impactful books out there. Both the authors, for example, before you get your books approved, there are regulations and bodies that does that. So there are a lot of prospects for both authors and publishers. Okay. Yes.
And this impacts our economy?
Sure, a lot. Okay. A lot, because just like it's business. Yes. It's business. In as much as it's giving knowledge, impacting people, it's also business. So of course, it's all coming back to us and bringing economy to our country. Okay. And we can only imagine what the future looks like, which are already very hopeful.
Well, you heard it from one who is privileged to be two of a kind. She is an author and she's a publisher. And you know, authors and publishers have to work together. So she's working together already before she begins to bring people together. So that is the world of Mushima Comfort, the world of publishing, and that is the conversation we've been having this beautiful morning. Of course, there's a lot to Comfort. She's not just a publisher and an author. She's also the president and founder of Prudent Women Cooperative Society. I know you have an idea of what that means, but very briefly, what is Prudent Women Cooperative Society about?
Thank you very much. Just like you said, brief, Prudent Women is actually an organization of women, both here in Nigeria. We have over 1,000 dedicated members here in Nigeria. And what we do, we focus on the financial well-being of the woman, we focus on the social well-being of the woman and the spiritual well-being of the woman. So it is an organization that was founded in 2020 and is looking out for the well-being of women. We've given lots of loans, just like you said, cooperative, lots of loans, grants. Sometimes we give monies to women and we say, do business and then return the capital without interest. So we believe we're using this platform to do the work of God too.
Wonderful.
Yeah, we have members here in Nigeria, over 1,000 women. We have members in US, in Canada, US, many places. I was recently in Tanzania in April, where we also inaugurated a Tanzanian Prudent Women organization.
Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing.
Thank you so much.
Well, you see, Comfort is a lot of things. And although there's a bias here, it's Prudent Women. How about prudent men?
You know, there is no bias really if you look at it, because once you empower a woman, you have empowered the nation. You've empowered the husband, the children, and women are carers. They are caregivers. So once you empower a woman, you have empowered everybody.
All right. So okay, no bias. I take it
No
back.
bias.
No bias. It still comes back to us. So we are grateful for that.
Yes.
It's been a wonderful time with you, Comfort, on the
Thank
program.
you so much.
Yes. We wish you all the best in the world of publishing, and
Thank
of course,
you.
in your quest to continue to empower women and of course give care to the society.
Thank you so much.
The program is Good Morning Abuja. We will now take a short break. When we return from that break, the program continues.